Hello and
Hello,
welcome
everybody.
back
Welcome
to
back
another.
to
Yes, hello.
another part of fucking bullshit.
Yeah. We're here in an area playing a game.
Do you think they realize how many times we've recorded something for this game and we just realize later on that it's absolute trash and we should not
Yeah, but
post it to YouTube?
that's the funny thing. We end up posting it to YouTube anyway because we have no dignity.
No, I mean like some of them are pretty boring. Like they're I kind of like it better to be a train wreck than to be fucking
because
boring as shit.
you remember a train wreck, but if it's boring, you just forget about it.
Yeah, they might have. We at least have a chance if they fucking if they think it's a train wreck.
If we can get one laugh, then
We should probably stop and actually tell jokes now, but.
Oh wait,
I
know a joke. It's hilarious. Can I tell it?
Yeah.
Sonic's new games.
That was cold, man.
Well, they're tragic.
They are, but I don't think I don't know. I don't think Forces is as bad as fucking.
No, I don't. All right,
like
Sonic Mania.
I think it's just mediocre.
That wasn't even made by Sega.
No, it's not. No, I'm not. I exclude Mania 2 because I just feel it's not really the same thing as them making it themselves.
Yeah. And Sonic.
And I guess Mega Man.
Thing is, it's always one of those things where they get a little bit better, and you think, oh, okay, Sonic's coming back or whatever, and then they just bring out like a shit show and they drag him back down.
They do.
It's like one step forward, eight steps back.
I was not a fan of Forces to begin with because I was hyped for it, and then I saw what's his face, fucking Roger, the creator of Sonic in Minutes. He said that it was gonna be cool because it would have Eggman as a serious.
What are you doing in this game?
And I'm like, I'm trying to get to the fucking top.
Oh, you just carry on hitting. There you go. You finally through.
And then I fall back down because of a damn glitch in the game. You saw that,
yes.
Right? I fell through the fucking platform. Anyway, so fucking.
And you've fallen back down.
Sonic games, I would actually consider. I wasn't a fan because Roger said Eggman would be serious, and he's only been serious ever in Sonic Adventure 2, and like a little bit in Sonic Adventure. That was a nice balance, but it wasn't like he's serious.
You're like tragically failing at this.
Then, yeah, I am, but
you carry on getting knocked back down, and you will not go.
So okay, so you can bring up all the tangents you want, but I can't have this one discussion with you.
You always interrupt me, but fine.
So fucking well, here I go. I'm gonna die now because I can't fucking.
Oh
get
my
through those
god!
Fucking.
You.
I forgot to cut it out.
Well, like what? The first 3 minutes.
That didn't even count as me losing a life because I got one up right before it.
The first 3 minutes of this episode is basically skippable.
It would be 2 minutes if you'd fucking let me finish.
Alright, carry on.
So
if you die again in this zone...
I didn't.
Alright, carry on.
No, I don't. I don't die in this zone, and it is called a zone instead of an act for some fucking reason, but...
Go. Yes.
So, if I can fucking finish, I'll say that Forces, I didn't like that Eggman would be a serious villain, because in Sonic Adventure 2, that's the only time Eggman has ever been a serious villain. Like, he makes fucking toys like Motobugs, and he fucking makes statues of himself. He's a damn child with a 300 IQ. I mean, let's be real here. He's a Saturday morning cartoon villain. He's not fucking that guy from Die Hard or whatever the fuck. I don't watch a lot of action movies. Like, I don't watch those. I don't watch Alien and stuff. I guess Alien would be a good serious villain, but it's kind of a beast, though. Anyway,
technically, in the early games, Eggman was serious.
No, he wasn't. Look at the Motobugs. Look at the designs of the bosses in this game.
Because he didn't even know who Sonic was, and he was just busy ruling the world, doing whatever the shit he wanted. And then Sonic just comes around, whips out his dick, and smacks him in the face with it.
I was afraid you were worried. I was afraid you thought that was the actual backstory for a second there. I was legit worried.
No. Everyone knows, like, Sonic just likes to dick slap Eggman. And Eggman takes it like a whore.
Like a whore. Fucking hell. Have you seen the YouTube poops have a lot of Hotel Mario clips, or they did a long time ago? Have you seen where the original voiceover actor redubbed it and it was fucking filthy?
No,
Bowser wrote a letter to Mario that said, "I want to touch your garlic bread and shit in a sexual manner," and Mario was like, he said, "Look, I've sucked one dick, okay?"
Like the like best classic YouTube poops are the Zelda ones.
I think they're all pretty not that great, except for the ones involving Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah, but that's because you have like a hard-on for them.
Yeah, I do, but fucking... This is the first time I jokingly admitted to something you say that is sexual, like... Because I normally am like, no, I don't give a shit. They don't know. The audience doesn't know, because I usually don't post these because they get really boring as shit, but like... the YouTube poops, I like the modern day stuff that they have, because they've actually come a long way, despite popular belief that it's still the fucking same shit, spit in or shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with people liking that shit, but like, you know, we know it's trash.
It's just one of those things where it's everyone to their own, because technically it's not marketed towards us, it's marketed towards little kids.
What, YouTube poops?
No,
they're
Sonic.
Mostly for adults because they're filthy. Oh, Sonic. I thought you were talking about the Zelda CDI poops or something. We should stop talking about poop.
You should take some laxatives if you don't give a shit.
So, fucking, these fucking special stages that we haven't talked about yet, they're pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie, this is a fucking chore. What
you on about? You get to see a 3D Sonic. Before 3D Sonic were a terrible thing.
Yeah, but fucking, I actually kind of don't like that you can't stop, and that's a running theme with these 3D special stages in Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Knuckles, and this one, is that you can't stop. I like Blue Sphere.
Well, I guess Sonic is like a shark in these special stages. If he stops, he dies.
I don't understand. Oh, you mean that shark from Crash Nitro
No,
Kart?
sharks in real life, if they stop swimming, they die.
I didn't know they did that. Are you pulling my leg?
Sharks have to continuously swim, or they die.
So they go into sleep by while they're moving. It's like horses where they sleep standing up.
Yes. If sharks stop swimming, they die.
That's kind of. Is it kind of like Spoink, where if it stops moving, its heart stops?
That's bullshit.
It is. Then Pokédex is obviously non-canon, but people don't understand that shit.
They said the Pokédex was made by like the Pokemon professors, like made the original, and then each one updates it, whatever. But that means that a Pokemon professor saw a
The computer made it up.
Saw a Spoink, and then he was like, "Oh, I bet if it stops bouncing, its heart stops." Dumbass.
Yeah, that is what it means. The computer made it up, essentially. The computer's not too smart either.
Also,
it likes to fuck with people outright.
Also,
some of that shit's fucking weird.
Those Pokemon professors love making up creepypastas and stuff. Have you seen some of the dark Pokemon entries?
I have. That's what I'm talking about. Some of that shit is weird.
Yeah.
And some of it isn't even creepy. It's just weird. Like a kid wakes up one day as a cadaver, like, not even an Alakazam, just a cadaver.
If I actually met like the Pokemon professor in the Pokemon world who made that up, I'd literally have to slap him in the face. It's like, what scientific evidence do you have to back up this statement?
Why do so many of the ghosts supposedly... Like, there's no evidence in that in science. I know it's fucking monsters and shit, but let's get real. There's no way he could know that someone died and woke up as a cadaver.
I think all the like Pokemon professors are like senile or crazy.
Dipshits. Well, Juniper wasn't. I don't really like Gen 5, but Juniper is fucking young and shit.
No, the only reason Juniper was the first female professor, not including Professor Ivy from the anime.
Well, who was the first female professor?
What? Juniper was the first female Professor.
No, I thought I misheard.
I said excluding the anime, because in the anime...
No. I misheard you. You said, do you want to know who is the first female? And I'm like, there was someone besides Ivy and Juniper who was the first female.
Are you failing again?
Yeah, I am.
First
I don't. When I get up here, it's not even anything I want. It's just a damn signpost. I thought there was a secret passageway.
Oh my god.
I'm not getting the good ending. I'm not gonna get the good ending by destroying all the robot generators, because that shit's hard, especially when you get to Metallic Madness.
Oh my god.
It gets easier in Stardust Speedway, but
you carry on falling down. Well,
yeah,
no, were you listening to that song where it's like, get knocked down, you get back up again, because nothing's gonna keep me down, and just playing that on loop?
That's a really repetitive song.
Yes.
No, look, I get up here and I realize there's nothing up here.
Like, this series could have been like a 2-episode part if you just cut out all the failures.
No, it wouldn't be, because most of this isn't failure. I actually did cut out most of the failures for the special stages, or this time I did, but fucking Sonic, I lost my train of thought. Like, I legit don't remember what I was gonna say now. It was something along those lines. Maybe it was about getting the good end. Oh, I was on take like 10,000 at this point. I'd done like 20 takes trying to get the perfect playthrough for this channel. I hope you know what I went through to get this shit. So here I don't think I do it here. I might do it somewhere else, but I actually intentionally use the spring so I can get rid of the future posts, so I don't have to worry about it, because when I go too fast I might time travel by accident, and that's always annoying.
So you purposely get rid of your ring.
Especially when you go to get to the fucking wacky workbench future.
Do you know, because you just mentioned rings, can we talk about in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, in the black market, there is a chow that sells chows. Is that chow trafficking?
Yeah. Oh fuck. Why is it a chow anyway? Why couldn't they just
exactly? It's a chow selling. I guess they weren't. It's a chow selling its own species.
I guess it's not. I guess they didn't have any humans at the time, and they didn't want to design a new Sonic character, so they were just like, fuck it.
Well, to be fair, that black market chow has been in a few games. It's been in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and it was also in Sonic Riders, because if you went to the shop, it was the same chow.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I was about to say, there's no chow garden in fucking Riders.
No, they sell boards.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I just didn't know it first. I like this fucking bullshit, by the way. The platform disappeared, so I can't get up there anymore.
Yeah.
So... Can we comment on the American soundtrack where they're like, I like a guy like you?
What?
Have you never heard the American soundtrack? It's like, in this part they say a guy like you or something along those lines. It's barely audible.
I don't know.
So, it's the female backing vocals that... the composer really loved and brought on board.
So obviously,
the American soundtrack.
We obviously know in the Sonic universe there is a fucked up chow.
Yeah, he is fucked up, but
he
I think they're immortal though, so it's even in Sonic Adventure in the cutscenes outside of the Chow Garden, it seems that the Chow are just straight up immortal and ageless.
Yeah, except your Chows are not immortal.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking they were, but some of them get reincarnated. Yeah. It's fucking weird that they included that. Why not just let it get stronger and max out or something? Who the fuck is gonna be playing this and being like, I know I got the perfect Chow, but I think I'm gonna give this Chow away and raise some of my other Chow. Like, who the fuck is gonna do that after getting it perfect?
No one. It's just there's the chance that they'll die.
Why include that, though?
Do you know what I do want? What I would buy? Is like,
a Chow Garden Sonic game?
Like it'd be like
just the Chow Garden and nothing else.
It'd be like a VPET game, but a whole Chow Garden. You could throw in some Sonic stages to get animals.
It's so fun to play with the Chow, and I can't do it that much anymore because I just cannot stand Sonic Adventure 2 anymore. No, I don't hate it. I usually like rage quit about something trivial, and then I come back to it later. But I mean, in general, it hasn't aged that well. Like Sonic Adventure, I think has aged much better, but it's still not great, especially the cutscenes.
No, to be fair, like a lot of old, 3D games, a lot of old, like 3D.
Yeah.
Well, not like, those sort of games. Like they don't look that good anymore. Like you look at Mario 64 and it doesn't look good. I mean, it's still like you can still have fun with it.
I prefer Sonic. I prefer the DS version's graphics. Some people think that it's blurry because of the
you
DS.
mean Mario 64 DS?
Bowser didn't look like a piece
I
of
actually
shit.
do prefer.
Yeah, the DS version of Mario 64
I actually
DS.
prefer that version too because there's.
No, I don't prefer the whole thing. I was saying the graphics. I do prefer it, but I can't finish it. I'm not able to finish it anymore not because of the D-pad, but because of the run button. I just want to run. I don't want to fucking. It's too busy on the right hand. It's like you have to jump and run and fucking punch and stuff with one hand, and it's too much at one time. The buttons are not far enough apart.
I honestly don't remember having a problem with it at all.
Well, it's not the D-pad. It's just, and it's not a consistent problem either. It's like sometimes it happens, but
we're playing Sonic and we're talking about Mario. This is like spitting in Sonic's face.
Especially back then, because they said Mario was uninteresting because it's about saving the princess or some bullshit or something.
Yeah.
Someone claimed that I don't know which advertising campaign, if any, it came from, but supposedly they thought it was kind of lame that Mario always saved the princess. Reportedly, that Sonic was too cool for that. I think it was Clement's Sonic 06 video. He said that Sonic was too cool from that from the beginning, so it didn't make sense to do that like Mario. And then it doesn't make sense because of the Saturday morning cartoons that they approved. Like he kind of saves Princess Sally's ass sometimes, or not all the time, but like. It was actually worse in the comics, the early Archie comics. He actually did save her ass quite a number of times in that game.
Well, back in
comics,
like the original concept days of Sonic, Sonic was supposed to have like a female companion that he would save.
Yeah, Madonna, but Sega of American rejected the shit out of that. They were like, "This is too fucking Japanese," and they were like, "What do you mean by too Japanese?" And they're like, "Well, I mean, you're all the time having sexual stuff," and they're like. Well, I don't personally do that.
To be fair, if you wanna
hours.
be technical about it, technically, wait, are we coming to the end? Yes, we are.
Oh, that was the end.
That's fine.
We can keep talking though.
That's fine for that episode. We just cut it off. It's fine. Well, I was gonna say technically it's too British because back in the old days it'd be knights saving princesses.
No, I wasn't talking about the princesses. I meant the fact that he had a human girlfriend.
Oh, human girlfriend, yeah.
Yeah, it was bestiality, and Sega of American called it too Japanese.
Yeah.
Plus, she was like 10 times bigger than he was.
Sonic just liked to ride her.
Based on some of the concept art.
Yeah. Alright, yes.
I'm leaving this in, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, see you in part 3.
Wait, that was still recording? Was it?
No, we were... Did you stop your end of the recording?
No, it's still going.